How's it going, guys? Cameron here with Canadian Gamer coming at you with another video. Be putting out a little bit of a video later showing you guys my recent pickups from today. A couple of good ones, including these two that you're seeing here. Deadly Creatures. Shoutouts to Gaming Off the Grid. They talked about that game on their channel. It's a little bit of a heavy hitter. We won't get into it here. And Kirby's Epic Yarn, which I had purchased a couple of weeks ago, but then I found out when I got back to my car the disc wasn't in the case. It was the wrong disc. It was Mario Odyssey 2, and I had to return it. So it's really cool to finally find another copy of Epic Yarn out in the wild. But I digress. This video is talking about Nintendo Wii cases, the problem with these cases, and whether or not you should swap your cases out if you're a collector, if you're concerned about preservation. And the reason why I say this is because the Nintendo Wii is about 16, 17 years old at this point. And now I've noticed this issue over the last couple of years, but I haven't really talked about it. But I think now would be the best time to get it out there because a lot of you guys are really starting to build your Wii collections, as am I. So if you're collecting Wii and you're out in the wild, you may come across, these are variants by the way, two different Wii cases, two different styles. You may come across a Wii case and you'll notice it's very discolored, yellow, and one of the reasons for that is because, quite simply, anything that's white gets dirty. So you've got your hands all over the case, of course it's going to get dirty. You're buying these games used. You don't know where they've been. They could have been in a house with a heavy smoker, or maybe somebody was using the game case to wipe their ass. You really don't know. But conspiracy theory here, but much like a lot of white colored video game consoles, yes, I'm looking at you, Dreamcast, Super NES, the Wii cases are no different. They're made out of white plastic. So what's starting to happen is you're seeing over time the Nintendo Wii game cases are starting to discolor. So if you catch it in time, like you're seeing with these two cases, both these cases were pooched. They were yellow beyond belief. What you're going to want to do is take the game sleeve out, obviously take the game out, take everything out, put these cases in a sink, whether it's in your bathroom or in your kitchen. Fill the sink up with hot, sudsy water and let the case soak. And then take it out 10, 15 minutes later and wipe it down. Obviously, you don't want to put your game sleeve back in and get it wet. Now this one here was already, obviously looks like it got some water damage. So this isn't the best example. But the reason why I say that is, and I don't know if this is truly avoidable, you've got the white case that is susceptible to sun fade and discoloration. And then you've got the Nintendo sleeves. All of the games in the Nintendo Wii, they've got a little bit of white on them, on the edge, right? So what's happening is you're getting the discoloration from the case, which is bleeding off onto the game sleeve. Now this would be a better example up here. Again, this case for Epic Yarn was yellow, and I cleaned it and I washed it, and it's good as new. But you probably won't be able to pick it up on the camera here, but the game sleeve, as I toss the disc, there's actually a little bit of discoloration at the bottom here. If you can see that. So whether or not perhaps that's just dirt, I don't know. I'm going to try to wipe it off. But all that being said, just thinking about the future, does it make sense to keep your Wii games, as I straighten my camera here, does it make sense to keep your Wii games in these white cases? Should you swap out your Wii cases for something else that's not going to discolor your sleeve? I don't know. It's a topic that should be talked about more, because on one hand, you know, if you swap out the cases, it might prolong your sleeves and risk discoloration. But on the other hand, if you swap out the cases, then you're no longer using Nintendo branded Wii cases, and then that plays a factor as far as resale value is concerned and CIB and all the rest of it. But I'm telling you guys, anything, not just video games, anything that's white plastic, over time it's going to fade. It's going to discolor. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. So if you have a Wii collection, or you're building a Wii collection, you may want to make sure they're stored away somewhere away from sunlight, and you may want to take out all your game sleeves and give your cases a good cleaning and then put everything back. Because again, as I'm out there out in the wild shopping for Wii games, I'm noticing this I'm noticing this more and more and more as I shop around. So just a little bit of a PSA regarding these white Wii cases. Just think about the future, guys. Think about maybe another 15, 20 years from now. What are these cases going to look like? Because sure, I can clean this today, but that's only a temporary solution, right? So anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Be back with something a little bit later. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.